baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Man at first, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Jacob Hoffman. He's
struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And forget it. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were
Now batting, shortstop Jacob
Hoffman batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this. No.
Now batting, the shortstop Jacob Hoffman.
A big swing and a miss.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one not close. And that's ball 1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Harris rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 5 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. And now, Andy Ibanez. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports.
There we go.
On the ground to the left. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry.
Hey, two away now.
Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Bounce to the left side. Over to Albies. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Braves 5 and the Tigers nothing. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Hoffman. He's already homered here in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Hey, let it fly. Let's
And because
go.
of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Andy Ibanez.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Nice game of catch here.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Jacob Hoffman next up for the Braves.
The shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jason Fletcher. Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He was late there, strike one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Carpenter makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Fletcher.
Base is empty with two away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Hey, two.
Out to short, Hoffman. Throws to first. That's out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 4-0.
Hate say I told you so, but I told you no. You could follow it.
This one high in the air to left center. Canna under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jacob Hoffman next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
2 on, 2 outs. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 8-0.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 2 down. Here's David Fletcher. On the ground right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Hoffman. The shortstop takes the ball. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
See it drive. Let's go right here.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up.
Hoffman played well enough for the win, singled and knocked in a run.
Oh, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
The final line for our ball game is the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 15 runs on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 10 hits. They left 14 runs on base.
Now here is Jacob
Batting
Hoffman.
second, the shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
The shortstop takes the ball. Flaherty, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Canna makes the play. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows under this one. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. We played an inning, no score. Base is full, 2 gone. Parker Meadows, the next to hit.
Meadows.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Hoffman. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, and now the shortstop Jacob
The
Hoffman.
shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
Flaherty back to work. Fought off foul. And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Out to short. Tosses across the first. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Braves nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Jacob Hoffman.
Jacob Hoffman.
Flaherty back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
on the ground, and it's through for a hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw to second is offline.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
One down. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand one. They trail things here 2-0. So 2 down. Jacob Hoffman next up for the Braves.
See it, drive it like you can. Here you go.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Tigers 8 and the Braves 3.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Here now is our
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, 2 of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Hoffman. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Stroman, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The 1-0. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Harris around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And here it comes. To the right side. Rizzo takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Two outs with a man at third. Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Verdugo brings it in for the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1, and the Yankees coming to bat.
The batter, the shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
And a big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Yeah, that's outside. Harris at first, one gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ripped on a line to center. Judge snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind.
And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. Two outs. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Olsen. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 7. And
Now batting, shortstop,
Hoffman in his rookie season, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023.
Find me a barrel right here.
And a foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 played at Volpe. Off-balance feed, there's one. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 2. Back now in the Bronx, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. To third, dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he beats it. He's safe. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
the first baseman,
You know, Boo, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home.
And that one handled. 1 second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Jacob Hoffman, 1 for 3. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7. Now at the plate, Austin Wells. Judge on third. Soto over at second. Stanton at first with no outs. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run. But
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Jacob Hoffman. He swings and fouls 1 off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Yankees leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 10-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run. Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Our final line score tonight. First for the Detroit Yankees, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 runs on base.
Jacob Hoffman next up for the Braves.
Jacob Hoffman.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Foul ball there. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking.
Now that's shortstop.
Hey, you can do it.
Jacob
Let's go.
Hoffman.
Hey, you got it. Go on that.
just missed.
1 ball. Go straight.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's downstairs and outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs.
Ball. Inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
We're down to 3-0. Fought off foul.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. On the ground to first, Rizzo takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Ozuna around second, headed for third. And that's a 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs, bases loaded. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. 2 outs. Bases are full. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Ozzie Albies, the next to hit.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 4 and the Yankees 1. Now in for the Braves, Jacob Hoffman, 1 for 3.
Hoffman.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Yankees 1. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
The Yankees looking to rally. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jacob Hoffman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That misses. 2-0. Ozuna on third with 2 out. swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him. Here's Stanton now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits.
And now Jacob Hoffman.
The shortstop, Jacob Hoffman.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Here comes a pitch, and that's outside. The 1-2. And there's a ball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there.
Now batting, Jacob Hoffman.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And another ball. Top of the third, no score. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
The 0-1. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here is Matt Olson. Harris at second. Hoffman on at first with 2 down. throws over, and he's back in safely.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Austin Riley will hit next. And the pitch. Popped up. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight, come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The shortstop takes a ball.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Jacob Hoffman next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground to short, Hoffman. Whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Martin.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Now, Jacob Hoffman. And a pitch. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 10-10. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Jose Trevino.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Winning run stands at second. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1. double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And now the shortstop, Jacob Hoffman. He's already homered in this game.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Man at second.
1 ball. He's straight.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I got the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own. Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room. But you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go to the next place, and let's take that series again.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what